be looking for a banking website script that's going to allow you perform so many functions from the admin end, like approving of virtual cards, stock trading, creating different branches, having multiple transfer pins, and so on. Well, I've got the perfect banking script for you. I'm going to be showing you in this video the front end, the dashboard, the user dashboard, and the admin dashboard. Then I'm also going to show you how to set up this banking website script in your own cPanel on your server in less than 10 minutes. And so this is the front end, and as you can see, it's beautifully designed, perfect pictures, a very beautiful color, and you can also change the color if you wish to. It has perfect write-ups, perfect pictures for every section, so you have to do minimal editing if you want to even edit any part of it. Okay, so it has a picture of the dashboard even on the front end. Okay, so this is the About Us page. This is the About Us page. Great pictures, great write-ups. So I'm going to go straight into the user dashboard, and we're going to see how the user dashboard functions. Now, this is the user dashboard. You can see the card right here, the virtual card that this user has applied for and has gotten. You can see the card numbers, the name, and everything right here. Okay, you can see the available balance. You can see different options, different features that the user can actually make use of. You can see Market Watch because it has stock and trading. Okay, so you can actually trade with this particular banking website script. Yes. So you can see your account details right here. You can see your branch code. You can see your recent transactions and all that. Now this is the mobile view of the bank. This is the mobile view of the bank. You can see the different features arranged right here at the bottom. You can also click on this and you're going to see different features coming up right here. You can click on transfer history and you're going to see the different transfers that this user has done pending and the ones that are actually successful. Okay, then you can see your ATM card. Yes, so this is the ATM card. You can see the card type, the currency, the security number, and all that. So everything is set up properly. Now let's go to trading. Okay, so this is the trading dashboard. Okay, you can see live market, portfolio, that's the portfolio, the stock that this particular user has actually purchased. This is Nvidia, this Tesla. So you can see the different stocks that are available for this user to buy. So let's go to account details. Okay, so this is the account details. You can see the account holder's name, the email, the phone number, and all that. So this is all you see on the user's dashboard. Okay, so now we're going to go straight into the admin dashboard. Perfect. So this is the admin dashboard. You can see the system overview. This admin has three users that have accounts on this platform. You can see, okay, none are active at the moment. You can see your monthly volume. Okay, you can see the recent user activity. So from your admin dashboard, you can actually see the last time a user logged in, the last time a user logged into their account. Okay, now you can see since this person registered, they have not logged in from that very first thing. But this, you can see that the last login is February 13th. Okay, so you can also delete a user if you do not want to use their details anymore. Perfect. So you see that user is gone. Then let's check out the different features. Okay, so you can see the different customers. You can create a new customer. You can manage your current customers, your pending transfers. You can view all transfers. You can update accounts and also users' stock history. Then you have branches. You can create a different branch for your bank. Okay. Then you have account type. So let's see this. You can actually manage your different account type. Like for example, if I want an account type to be savings or current or fixed, I can actually put this in here and then the user can pick it up from their end when they're registering. Okay. Then you also have history, your debit history and credit history of each user. Then you have settings. Now under settings, this is the important part. Under settings, you have 4 different transfer code options. Okay, you have COT, you have IMF, you have activation code, and you have your tax code. So you can actually edit the write-up to whatever it is that you want your bank to say. Okay, and you can also turn off different transfer codes. So let's say, for example, I don't want COT, I don't want IMF, I only want activation code and tax code. I leave these two on and I turn off these two. So when the user is making a wire transfer, you are going to see just these two codes that are turned on right here, and all I have to do is click on save. Yes, then I can also do pin management. Do I want users to use pin when signing in, or should they not use pin? So I can also turn this off or turn this on. And also, this is so easy. When you want to set up your live chat, you don't need to go into the codes and start placing the codes inside the code. All you have to do is take your live chat code and you can paste it right here. Okay, so if it's studio you are using, you paste this here. If it's TalkTo you are using, you paste this here. But if you are using any other one, then you actually have to go into the code to make your changes. Okay, so up next, I'm going to be taking you guys through the process of setting up this banking website scripts on your own server. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that right away. Okay, so now this is my cPanel interface. Okay, so by now you should have gotten your domain name and your hosting. Okay, so you can get domain name from your domain name and hosting from several companies. You have Extra Host, you have Namecheap, you have Hostingjar, you have IronCloud Host. There are so many domain names and so many domain registrars I can actually get your domain name from. So I'm just going to go straight into the installation of the script. Okay, so I'm going to go to my file manager, and I'll be installing this script on a subfolder. Okay, so you may be installing yours on the public_HTML. That's the direct folder, the main folder of your hosting. But I'll be installing mine on the subfolder because this is for a tutorial. So I'll just call this, let's say, Bluecrest. I'm going to create a folder, and I am going to upload my files in. Okay. So I'm going to select my file. Perfect. So I'm just going to wait for this to finish uploading. So always ensure this gets to this point. It's 100% and it shows green before you cancel this page. Okay. So even if it's blue and it does not show green, even if it's 100% and it does not show green, do not cancel it yet. Always wait for it to get to 100% and it is green before you cancel this page. Okay, so now it's green and it's 100%, so we know we're done with this page. So I'm just going to reload this page and I'm going to see my zip file right here. Okay, now before I unzip, I'm going to ensure that I have ticked show hidden files. Okay, so before you unzip, make sure you tick show hidden files. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to extract. Perfect. So load. I'm going to see this folder. So I can move everything into the folder that I actually want to work from. So I'm going to remove this second folder and leave it in the main folder that I want to work on. So you'll be removing everything down to your public_HTML and putting it in your public_HTML. Okay, so now I can delete this. Yes. And then I'm going to start my installation. Now, if you check through, you're going to see an installation guide. So you can also read that. Okay, good. So we're going to go down. So make sure your PHP version is 7.4. Okay, so then you set up your database, look for config folder, then you edit the config.php page. Okay, so we're going to come here, we're going to look for the config folder, and this is the config.php file that we're going to edit. So I'm going to click on edit. Perfect. So this is where I'm going to be replacing my database name, my database username, and my database password. So let's go create our database name. So I'm going to go to database. Yes, so I'm going to click on database wizard. Okay, so this is where we're going to create our database. Okay, so I'm going to call this, okay, let's call this Bluecrest. Okay. I'm going to call this blue, okay, let's say user. Then I'm going to put in my password, okay? So I'm just going to generate a password. I'm going to remove this. Okay, so this is going to be my password, and I'm going to copy this I'm going to replace it here and I'm going to create user. Okay, so I'm going to open my notepad so I can save my details in there. So this is the password. Okay, this is the user. Okay. So this is the user. And then this is the database name. Right here, okay? So I can go ahead, I'm going to click on all privileges. Make sure this is ticked. Then you click on make changes. Perfect, so you are done with this part. So we're going to go back to our file. Now we're going to replace everything that needs to be replaced right here. So this is my database name. So I'm going to come back to my notepad. I'm going to copy my database name. You see, I'm copying the entire name, okay? Not just this first part, but the entire name. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to replace it right here. And I'll go back and I'll copy the user also. Okay. Okay. Yes. Then I'm going to replace this here also. And I'm going to copy the password. Make sure your password is correct. If not, it's going to give you a 500 server error. Make sure your password is correct. Double check this and make sure your password is correct, okay? Then I'm going to click on save changes. So you're leaving localhost. Do not touch localhost. Do not touch any other parts of this file. You're only changing your database name, your database user, your database password. Then you click on save changes. Perfect. So now we're done with this. So the next step, we're going to be uploading our SQL file into our public_HTML. So first, let's get the SQL file. So if you come down, you're going to see a folder tagged SQL file. So we'll open that, and this is the SQL file. So I'm just going to download this into my system so that I can upload it again. So I'm going to go to my PHP Okay. So I'm going to look for the database name that I created earlier. So this is it, Bluecrest. So you see it's empty. So I'm going to import my SQL file. Okay, I'm going to import my database file, and this is it right here. So I'm going to click on import. Perfect, that was fast, that was easy. Now it depends on the server you are using, it depends on your network. Mine was very fast because my network is good and I'm using a good server. So if you are using a server that is a bit slow or your network is a bit slow, just be patient and wait for it to successfully import, okay? So if I click on this again, I'm going to see all my tables right here. Perfect. I'm going to see all my tables right here, okay? Now I can come here and I can change the admin username, I can change the admin password. So this is how I can log in. So let's go back and let's see the installation guide. You can see, okay, so this is your site URL. So if you're looking for your admin URL, this is it. And this is the default admin email and password. Good, and that is all we actually have to do, and we have successfully installed our site. So I'm just going to check this out on our browser and see what we just installed. Perfect, so this is our site, and you can see it took me less than 10 minutes to just install this banking website script. So once you get this script, you get your domain name, you get your hosting, and you are good to go, okay? And this script is being sold for just 80,000 naira. So if you're interested in getting this script, just click on the link on the description of this video so you can get access to the script.